Carp. Jesus Ben and I went hunting up in North Texas, and he spied these hogs.
It's 2 pigs at 10 minutes after sundown. Sniffing the air. Moving left.
I really like how this video turned out, so I'm including almost all of the footage from the entire night. However, this makes for a really long video, so I'm including these labels showing when the next shooting sequences are coming up.
Do you have a hog on the right, or do you have a pig?
And I'll do this for each shooting sequence in the video, saying either what the time mark will be or how many seconds away the next shooting sequence will start, for those that want to skip
You want to
ahead.
take a step or two forward to get some elevation?
No. Yours is coming on the left.
Yep.
When I get one that clears on the right, I'll tell you.
Alright, mine on the left has gone on to a low spot. I got another one moving.
Let's just let them come.
So this looks to be a group of just 5 shotes that we're getting video with through our Bearing Optics. In my case, a Super Yoder LRF, and Ben's using a Super Hogster. And I'm going to be shooting a Lone Star Armory TX15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
You want to take these 2 up top right now?
Through which I'll be shooting some Sierra Tip Game King 120 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory in the Starline Brass.
We got another one coming in.
And Ben's going to be shooting his 243 Winchester with one of the SST 95 grain bullets that are hand loads.
3, 2, 1.
Both of our openers go down. We connect with the runner.
Good shoot. Sounds like my pig's going to get up. I can't see him though.
Actually, it was just getting quiet.
Let's just wait here for a second. Safe.
Safe. Fist bump, boom. You think so?
I think so.
We had 3 down Twilight hogs, 1 female, 2 males, about 60 pounds each. Next property, we've got a good sized boar on the hillside on the other side of the creek.
Shooter ready?
Shooter ready.
3, 2, 1.
Down he goes.
Nice shot.
2 hits.
Fist bump.
Fist bump, boom.
Safe.
And he turned out to be a 210 pound boar.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
And now we've moved on to the triangle property where the landowner keeps
Got him
having
moving
her
away
front yard hit by
230
the
yards.
hogs. The hogs were in the front yard when we
Try
drove
moving
by.
2
We
minutes.
spooked them out of the front yard. They're now in the side pasture. They're out there at about 230 yards or so. And we decided that we're going to go ahead and make a stalk on them. Maybe only about 20 yards. And I've went ahead and left this sequence in. I know there's nothing going on the video, but we're only going to go about 20 yards or so. And I checked with my hand scanner. The hogs haven't moved off any appreciable distance at this point. So I'm thinking, might as well go for 30. See what happens at 30 yards. And as we're going up, I'm checking with my hand scanner. And the hogs are still moving, but they're not running away from us. I think we're golden. We're going to move up a little bit more, and I'm not saying anything to Ben. He's just following along. And then Ben tells me that he thinks the hogs are moving away. We stop, and sure enough, there they go. I'm not happy.
They're gone.
I can get this one. Keep trailing.
Ben says he can take the trailing hog, so I need to pick something else. I know which hog he's going to take. It's the one on the right.
3. Hold on. Got a tree in the way.
So after moving up about 40 yards, we've actually gained 0 yards on the hogs.
3, 2, 1. Well, I hit mine, but it's going to make it to the neighbor's property.
We ended up with 2 hogs down, and we didn't even think about getting pictures. This is a picture of them in the bed of the truck later. But we thought we had hogs across the road, and it turns out we did. We drive into the landowner's driveway. We get to the end of his barns, and Ben says there's a hog out there about 25 yards beyond the fence.
And we're gonna have trouble shooting through that second fence.
So he already had his rifle with him. I told him just to get out and go ahead and go shoot the hog real quick, and I'll get video from the truck. So I'm not braced on anything other than putting my elbows on the top of the truck. The truck is running. I'm holding the Vista in my hand because this is only going to be about a 30-second video as Ben walks over here and shoots this pig. The only problem is he's got to deal with the second fence. I put a map at the top right-hand side of the screen. I'm the green dot, Ben is the red dot that is moving. And every time he sights on the pig, I'm going to show the video of him sighting in on the lower right-hand corner.
And suppressor's still hot from shooting earlier.
Part of the reason why I've included this sequence of watching Ben go through this stalk. Ben knows this property, he's been on it several times, but he's not familiar with it like I am. And he doesn't remember where all the pins are. And so now that he's got a problem where he's got a hog behind two fences and he needs to figure out the angle of getting to the hog in order to shoot over the second fence. And so he's trying to work his way around through the fencing in order to find that perfect shot. So he is going through working all of the angles, and I already have a pretty good idea of what's going on, but I can't yell to him to tell him what I think he should be doing. And he's going through the process beautifully. I mean, if I was in his shoes, doing this for the first time by myself on the property, I'd be doing exactly what he's doing right now. And I was thinking he's going to go through the gate, and he thinks, no, the gate's going to make too much noise, I need to move down from the gate. And these gates sometimes squeak quite a bit. Just going to check over, see if he's got a shot over the fence here. And no, he does not. He did tell me he thought about shooting through the pipe fence and then thought the risk was too high. Can't really fix a pipe fence too easily in the middle of the night. And Ben's moved down this way. I think he's trying to get far enough away that the hog won't notice him if he goes over the fence.
I think Ben is going to go over the fence.
Here, propping your rifle on the fence you're about to climb isn't too safe. I do not suggest doing that. So the pig doesn't take notice of Ben, which is good. So again, this was just going to be a quick little 30-second stalk while Ben just got out of the truck and walked right over there and shot the pig, and here we are several minutes into it. Now that he's over the fence with his rifle, he orients himself to the hog, knows where the hog is.
Yeah, he's got to negotiate around the cattle that are between him and the pig.
He had told me he was worried about spooking the cattle, and honestly I thought they were going to take off on him, but they were actually quite calm. And he ended up just walking right on by him. I say walking, he's doing his ninja stalking here.
Something just went running by. He's going to try to get to the fence and use the fence as a rest. It's going to give him about a 20-yard shot, I'm going to guess. He's going high up on the fence. Pig sees him, maybe. No, maybe not. Beautiful.
The hog was an interesting silver-white color with black spots on it, but that didn't show up so well in the trophy photo where the hog looked a little bit more tan, coming in at 165 pounds. Just a couple properties later, and Ben spied this hog out in the field. We made about 100-yard stalk on it.
165.
What's that?
165.
Ben's telling me the hog's at 165 yards. The wind isn't the problem for us at this point.
And right over a fence. Are you good on the fence?
Just checking that we're both clear of the top of the fence.
Shooter ready?
Shooter ready?
3, 2.
2 shots, 2 hits, and the boar goes down.
Nice. Sorry, I counted a little quick.
No worries.
Fist bump. Boom. Good job.
Ben tells me later, no worries, because I shot him in the head, and he had. Boar came in at 200 pounds. Up until now, Ben had spied all the hogs for the night, and I spied these hogs. Here we've moved up to what we thought would be a good shooting position.
They're through another fence. We don't have a shot here.
But they're through another fence, and we don't have a shot here. And I have the humidity in red on the environmentals. I don't know what was going on, but a cloud sat on us.
We need to see if they either cross through this side or we need to move left about 40 yards.
During the shooting of the hogs. So the humidity is going up, and we definitely need to move up that 40 yards, where, to my surprise, we find an open gate.
You got a sow in front, on the front right?
Is that a sow?
The one on the front right facing you is going to be a sow.
Okay. I can do that. Are you recording?
I'm recording. You're recording?
You recording, I'm recording. You okay? I'm okay.
All right, 3. Oh, are you ready? They're coming this way.
Which one are you taking?
I'll take something behind it if you take one of the ones in front.
Okay. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Somebody in front of us making noise. We have some. I got a pig running. Hold on.
Okay, come around your left. I see it.
Good hit. Mag change. I can find my mag.
Okay. There's one away.
We thought we were done.
Do you see him?
Uh-huh.
You ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. I think he blew up.
And that little one was the last hog of the night.
Fist bump, boom.
Boom.
In the main shooting area on our side of the tank, we came away with a 140-pound sow, 150-pound sow, a 160-pound sow, a 20-pound shote that we could not identify because it came apart, and then a 140-pound boar. On the other side of the tank, there was a 150-pound boar, a 120-pound sow, and then finally this 120-pound sow. This was a really fun hunt for Ben and myself, and we hope that you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making it. And if you did, I'd like you to hit the like and subscribe buttons and go ahead and hit that bell for notifications. And we'll see you next time.
Behind it, if you take one of the ones in front. 3, 2.
carp issue.